What up, gents and gentettes? Today it's gonna be Alya sometimes hides her feelings in Russian episode 8. Man, I love this show. The show is really fun. It's a nice break. It is like just a nice it's like probably the most quality slice of life I've seen in a minute. And so it's just nice to have it. Like I look forward to Wednesdays pretty hard because of this. And I guess I should just do the recap real quick before we go into episode 8. So episode 7 has us introduced to Ayana, which is this girl. I'm like pointing at the screen like you'd see it, like the little girl behind me, right? Well, not her exactly, because that's when she was in the past. She basically is a maid to Yuki's family, right? I say Yuki's family because we get a little bit of backstory to Kuze and Yuki. Basically, Kuze, right, the main character, he pieced out from the family, and so I guess like the bonds aren't so good between him and his family anymore. And I guess Yuki's family, like this, I guess it's the Suos, right? The Suo family is a pretty dominant family, like pretty well off, I guess. And this leads to um, I don't know, being a part of that family as well. I guess like as I'm like a super maid, right? So there she is. So a lot of it was introducing her, and I'm not too quite sure how they're going to be using her as a character, but she definitely is on the side of Yuki. Like a lot of what she does is in regards to defend Yuki. And moving forward, we also have, I guess the plot is moving forward in a kind of like a, not really aggressive way, but like it's finally moving forward in a way that's like, hey, this is kind of what the story is going to be going into. There's going to be a student at council like assembly, and it's supposed to be about getting Alya, I think it's Alya, it might have been either Alya or Kuze, off of the committee to be running for student council. Just like a pretty big deal, right? Because like the whole point is like Alya wants to run for student council. I don't really know why. Now I think about it, but that's her thing. That's her big shtick. And so, yeah, the part that accused her actually is the one that in middle school for Kuze I believe, ran against Yuki and Kuze as a duo. I think, right? Because they're together for middle school, right? And then they were against this girl. I don't remember her name at all, but I think that's what this episode's going to be about. It was just leading into the debate between the two, Alya and the the new girl. And I think we'll have to just go right into it. All right, so here we go. Let's just jump right into it. As per usual, there's a playback timer. That's where I'm going to be at in the episode list. So if you want to feel free to watch along, please do. It's a good time. Yeah. All right, here we go. 3, 2. Wait. Make sure this is right. It's been a minute. All right, cool. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. So like, if you were to like be caught up with me, it's like the opening's playing right now. All right. I learned like actually like a week ago that the Alya voice actress is completely fluent in Russian, and that she's also. Did I mention this already? I might have already because I was pretty floored by it. That she's fluent in Russian, and she's also one of the girls from. I keep wanting to say girls frontline, but it's from Girls and Panzer. She's Katsusha's like left hand woman. I think her name is like Nuna. If you remember her, she's pretty cool. One of my favorite duos. I keep forgetting that this intro is like pretty fantastic. Not fantastic. I mean, it is fantastic, but like fantastical. Like, there's a lot of like things going on here for a slice of life show. Like, they just turn into like gas and stuff. Like, what are they, vampires? Are they like what's it called? Just spitting it? Like kind of Yuki's fault. I really don't remember why she wants to like get Alya out of it. They clearly stated why in the previous episode. I just don't remember. Haniyama, that's her name probably. I feel like this episode's going to be a super slice of life episode. There will be zero fan service this episode. I'm calling it right now. Mm. Are things this dire? Are they really? Like, why is she so mopey? Well, I guess they're like basically gonna have like a shame trial. That's what they're going for, right? Shame, shame. Who the hell are you? This is definitely a new character, right? Why are there too many new characters? Hmm. So, like, is that her running mate? I don't know if they're competing though. For, I mean, I think they could be comrades, but oh, I would be pissed as a student that I have to like actually watch this. Dude, I was in high school and I had to like watch a little lecture about why. Oh, I don't know. It'd be kind of funny actually when you think about it. Like, can you imagine as a high schooler, like you have to go to this assembly where they're like, "This person sucks. This person should not be running." I feel like that would be a cesspool of despair for everyone. Like people would just ridicule everyone. Well, does that count as fan service? Damn, he took hella advantage of that situation to get some. It was like a win-win for him. Either he gets the actual cup size, or she calms out, like calms down. Let's see. Is this going to be like a court, and then they're going to like a deposition of, or do like a discovery of all their bad deeds? Yeah, yeah. Ooh. I don't think that's necessarily true. From my experience, though, the student council, like in Japan, has always been like the super OP students. Though I'll talk about it at the end of the episode. But isn't Alya like best in class too? Oh my god. Well, it does bring up an interesting topic, though, right? Like, do you get the cream of the crop of students to run student council, or do you get someone that actually wants to run student council but might not have the best grades, right? What's like the actual play there? She's gonna say something stupid. I think she's gonna. I don't know. Let's see. I'm curious. I feel like she's not really confident in these scenarios. She'll say her. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I hope they do like Phoenix Fright style. And they say objection. Hmm. Oh, I never thought about this actually. I can't remember. So basically, like the student council actually picks once they're elected, they pick who they want to be like the members with them. I mean, isn't how it is in America? Basically, it has no. Man, America has no problems whatsoever. I guess if we think about what they're doing, I think they're trying to basically vote for a new student or new school law, basically, right? Like, hey, this is the thing that we want. We don't want this, and that is to have teacher reviews of the students. I mean, it looks like they're a murderer. I mean, even if they were a murderer, I feel like it's doable. They try to get Kuze on the board. What? I'm gonna go Wait, isn't she a first year transfer? Oh, is she texting her friends that say shit? That's fucked up. It's like kind of good because it's crazy because it's true, but it shouldn't be a factor. Oh, I don't like this. I really feel like Alya should have a moment where she really conquers the scene. That's what I think because like she's always played down to front of Kuze, and I think that's kind of I think it really detracts from her character because she's a really good character. So why do you keep like kind of bringing her down, like making her feel like she can't do anything, right? Even though she should be able to do things. Because if this is going to be the trend of the show, I think I would probably pull out. It's true, Lord. It's true, man. Oh, defeated, bro. This is kind of giving me. I mentioned this in the previous episode, right? The school's kind of small. If that's like all the students, I wonder if that would only be the first and second years too, not the third years. Giving up sucks. But I think actually accepting giving up is actually a pretty well, yeah, it's a pretty powerful feeling. Like, especially with something you're passionate over, right? It's like what's it like? It's like what this show's nice. This episode's really nice so far. I like it a lot. looking at this episode, all I can think about is the Kage Love is War student council battle between was it Mino and Shirogane. It's still like one of my favorites. Oh, I guess like basically she's kind of like thinking that she did this all out of like, I mean, it clearly was out of spite, right? Like rather than being completely logical. Oh, her high and mighty voice is pretty good. Who's it gonna be her running mate? Oh, that's Ayano, right? The girl on the furthest front. Holy Chibas. This makes me kind of wonder how he was with Yuki if they ever show like a flashback to that, how they interacted. How much support did he actually give Yuki? Oh, so he leaves with the dad. Okay, okay. I wonder if he had a choice between staying and not staying, and he just chose to go with the dad. I was actually gonna say like she hasn't spoken Russian all episode, and then there it is. But it was pretty good use of it. She did say it. I gotta hide this. Damn. That was a good episode. I know it was super good because the pacing was phenomenal. When I looked at the timer, it was like already 19 minutes. I was like, oh no, it's over. I think this is kind of like why I like watching slice of life, because I think it's interesting how a group of people can make a story as engaging as it is without any use of like action, like eye candy or whatever. Like they don't do a whole lot. They just kind of talk and just hang out. And they have to use the characterization to really make it work, right? They can't just throw an action scene in. I was just thinking how funny it would be if they did just do like a random action scene and they started fighting or something. Alya just came in there and gave what was her name? Taniyama a hook to the face. It'd be pretty good, actually. I guess it can be pretty effective if they do like some like violence inside of like slice of life, because it comes out of nowhere usually. Oh yeah, I guess I could try to bring up what I was going to say about the student council. So like, yeah, I used to work at a school in Japan for a while. I think, yeah, all the students are always super OP. Like they're always like super super. Like it's like funny because like I used to joke with this about my friend because we were talking about this, right? Because my friend also ended up going to Japan with me. Like he came in like a year after or whatever, but like he was talking about how I forget how the conversation came up. I think we were talking about our student council president, and I was like, dude, like I like my student council president is like super like at our school, right? It was like super OP, right? She just could do everything. Like literally, she could do everything. Like she could play the piano, she could play the violin, she could do like 10,000 things. Like she's really good at her sport. She's really has really good grades. She's really good with the community. It's like insane. Like their resume of like just being, like, just existing is like insane, right? And then like and then you I asked my friend and he's like, dude, my student council is just like that too. And it's just like it's kind of funny to me that like those are like the kind of things that happen. And I'm pretty sure actually that I think that teachers do try to screen the kids out if they can, right? But at the end of the day, it just comes down to who runs, right? I think that it is actually open, right? Any kid could run for student council, and I think that's cool. But yeah, it just gave me vibes of that. I was just thinking about how just like my experience with like that any kid that runs for student council is always super OP. Yeah, I don't know. That's like all I can really think about for now. And I think anyways, I really wanted to say other than that too is like outside like the me just wanted to like I know I wanted to talk about that for like a brief second, but this was probably one of my favorite episodes going forward too, just because it was really nice to have some. I don't know if this is like really moving the plot forward, but because I was thinking about how there's either going to be episodes for characterization or there's going to be episodes for plot, and it's like not too common that we get episodes that could do both. Right? I feel like, am I crazy? Does I say that? Maybe not for this show. I think these episodes are kind of divided into those two sections. Anyways, yeah. Sorry, I'm like pretty low energy. I hope it doesn't. I hope you guys all catch on to that and just be like, wow, this guy's super lazy. I was just like, nah, I woke up sick, and so I just wanted to do my best. Anyways, that was all. You sometimes hides her feelings in Rush at episode 8. My favorite episode, personally. All right, going. I'll see you guys next Wednesday for episode 9. I don't believe it's episode 9 already. We're almost. This show's closing out soon, man. It's gonna be over by September. Damn. Well, it's into September. All right, everyone. Much love. Take care of yourselves. I'm Pulsar and I'm outies.